What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. I'm making this video just to showcase how things like these ads and OnlyFans pages, you know, it can be a deep dive into just madness and chaos, not only for your body, but for your mind, your family, your loved ones, people you care about, your mental health, your stigma, your work ethic. What you do says a lot about you. And this right here, be honest with me and tell me that this is what you really want. You feel me? Spending your days playing games like this or doing useless stuff like this, you feel me? Now make that make sense. They literally just playing with your intelligence. Stuff like this for real just plays with your intelligence and you just get persuaded to buy stuff like this. I ain't saying I'm not downgrading or belittling anybody, but trust me, it's just embarrassing, and you really can't be proud of yourself for doing that, man. And we all start somewhere in admitting that we got addictions and problems. It's best to start somewhere and just say, how can I move forward? You feel me? You can't even make this up, man. Usually you hear me laugh. If you see any of my other videos, you would hear me laughing and stuff. Because usually I would think it's funny, but for real, I gotta lock in for a minute and just preach and cook for a minute. Because this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. It's dumb. You can't even tell me this is good. You can't tell me. Yeah, it's decent looking at least. Everything is decent. That's appealing. That's the whole point of it. It did its job, sure, but what can you do? You can deny this. You can say, I don't need this in my life. I don't. You can't make this up, man. You literally gotta. I'm legit curious. Who woke up and said, you know what? We're gonna make these ads. We're gonna make them dumb as possible. And whoever downloads these, they're cheap and they're easy. It may seem fun, trust me.
Choose the next level. Play now.
It may seem fun and it may seem great and everything, but that's only temporary. What was it? Stuff like this. Stuff like this is only temporary. This this is where I got the video from, by the way. You can go search for it here. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. But stuff like this, and it's like when you see stuff like this, you gotta wonder, where's your pride at? Because you really can't have pride doing stuff like this. And I get it. You could argue, you have a body like this. Where you like, and what could your mind be used for? If you could just use your body to make money. But you gotta remember, it's more to stuff than just the outside of things. You gotta take stuff not only face value, but you gotta interpret what it means, not only for that person, but for yourself. And it's like, you a nurse. Why not just stick to the nurse? Get better at a different talent. Or, I shouldn't say talent. Get better at something else that can benefit you and your loved ones, This is just degeneracy. And it's toxic. You can't tell me it's not toxic. Because this undermines and undervalues the natural beauty of women and putting a stereotype / a fantasy on a pedestal. And I know not every woman in person is like this, but we are one race. And you got to think, if aliens were to see this, right, videos or evidence of us, and this happens to be the first video that pops up, what you think they're gonna think of us? What you gonna think if they see this? You feel me? Seeing this degeneracy in the actions of just selling yourself for what? For some dollars? Now, I don't mean to be hypocritical. You can sell yourself however you want, you know. But it's like, where do you draw the line? And if you're fine with showing yourself online, you know, to the point of where you bare nude and buck ass naked, you feel me? It's like, you really can't be mad when people criticize you for that too. It just goes to show how much it really cares, you know? And to not go off topic or anything, but it's just falls underneath the categories of like insecurities and doubts and misbeliefs, you know. And it's like, you gotta wake up to it. I'm gonna go to another video just to show y'all like the illusion, you know, of lust. And I'm gonna mute the audio just so I can, you know. This right here is to show you that it's an illusion, you feel me? It doesn't mean anything. It's like, yeah, this is like, it's cool to look at it and everything, but it's undermining to the true beauty of women and people in general. You know, like humans can do amazing things. You take the value of something like this, like of ads, right? And you put that into something that really means something for yourself. What morals you want to teach or what rules you want to implement on yourself to become a better person. And you can do that. You know, I truly like, and I mean that wholeheartedly. You can be that better person, you feel me? And it's like, all it takes is just, what am I trying to say? It just takes faith, hope, courage, and the strength to know, you know, the difference and what to do, what not to do. But it's like, hold on one second. But it's like you see stuff like this to where it's just utter nonsense. Like, how does a man fall into this and going directly into that? Like, you can't even make this up. That's just straight up just playing with, that's just playing with your intelligence, man. You got to be honest with yourself. Do you really think she cares about you? Wholeheartedly. You really think OnlyFans models really care about you? Whenever you go on Instagram or TikTok? It's a scam. Not only on your money, but your time. This is a scam on your money and your time. From experience, I know. Of course, I ain't paid money for it, but I will waste my time looking at this. It ain't do me nothing. It just did nothing but just waste time. I was wasting time just looking at this. It's appealing. It's like the sweetest cake, but after you eat it, it's like, what is that? What has that done for your body? Just did nothing but just makes it worse. And yeah, okay, sure, fine. You could argue you can have a cake every now and then, but when does it end? And if there is no end, then that's just rationalization. And if you're going to rationalize having bad habits, that's worse than never admitting that you do have them. Or not never admitting you do have them. That's worse than not knowing you have them. Not knowing you have a bad habit is one thing, but to like know you have it and say you can change and to not change for the better, you just ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. Or girl, or whoever's seeing this. Me too. I ain't putting myself out of this. I know I'm not perfect. You know who I do want to strive to become? I want to become strong. I want to become peak. You feel me? I want to focus. I want to grind. That's why I'm doing these videos. I don't know if anybody will see these, but trust me, if you just put your practice into something, whether that be art or music or sports, and always stay focused, you can have this. You feel me? And it's not even to be admired or anything. It's just to know that you can take that achievement to climb that mountain, you know? And it's like, hold on, one second. All right, welcome back. My bad. I just had to fix something real quick. But to end on it, like to end on this video, I just got to say, best thing you can do for yourself, one thing I'm doing for myself too, is one, admit you have the problem. Two, know that if you draw back on it, you can always bounce back. Try again. It's okay to fail. Trust me, it's okay to fail and try again. Number three, you gotta keep pushing. Believe me, going to the gym, reading, focusing on your work, on your job, to get better at a craft is great for yourself. Not only for your mental health, but your physical health too. And for the people around you. People want to see you succeed. Others like this, though, things like this, take your time away. So go ahead and block that out. And if you peak every now and then, say, okay, I messed up. Block it back out again. It's as simple as that. But the simplest things require the hardest steps. And trust me, it is a hard step to reach, to go beyond, you know? And when you do that, you'll feel so much better. I promise you. I hope I'm getting better at this too, you know? Been going to the gym for the past 3 years now. I graduated high school. I look like some big blueberry in my graduation gown, but I promise you, I shredded pounds. I've gained muscle. People say it all the time. I'm getting better at it, and that just pushes me. That's just me, though. I don't know if it's like that for anybody else. But if you want to be this, you have to start. Either day one or one day, you know? And that's up to you. People can guide you, but only you, you know, can say, what do I want? Who are you and what do you want, you know? But without further ado, with that being said, let me know down below if this video was a W or an L. And give me the Help a Brother Out special. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for more. I want to keep doing this. I want to get better at this, you know. I don't have money to, like, have Adobe or anything. I'm just one shot telling you how I straight feel from the heart, you know. Because I care for you. I don't know if you need to hear that, but I do care for you, you know. You matter. Your time matters. You matter. You are 100% real. And you can do this. And I do believe in you. And all I ask is that you believe in me too. You feel me? I can only go so far. But uploading once a day, or not once a day, but just whenever I get the time or doing it, you know, I gotta be consistent. I have to have a plan. And when you stick to that plan, you get it. Trust me, trust me, trust me. But without further ado, hope you have a blessed day. Take care and peace. Peace out. Peace be with you and peace out. Remember, be this. Be this.